Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 18 of Perfect Album Sides. This is the show we're doing each and every day throughout the month of May, and it looks like we're doing it in June as well, where we're picking some of the absolute perfect sides from some of our favorite classic albums. Remember, this is it's got to be at least two songs to qualify, so no side-long epics, right? We're not including those. Two or more songs, and we feel every song on this album side is an absolute drop-dead 5 out of 5 star. We love all the songs on this side. We never skip a song on this side. So if you got one, maybe two songs on an album side that you like a lot because of a couple of the songs, but there's those one or two songs where you're like, those are pretty good, doesn't qualify. You have to absolutely love every song that's on the album side. So today, my choice for today for day 18 is a band I've been looking forward to doing all month. And I've been really debating exactly which album I'm going to pick because there were a couple that really qualified. One was kind of way too much of a low-hanging fruit, so I opted not to go with that one. So I went with another album. This one released February 11th, 1977 for Chrysalis Records and produced by the guy who fronts the band on vocals, acoustic guitars, and flute. Talking about Jethro Tull, Songs from the Wood. Side A is what we're talking about here. You know, side B is pretty damn good too, but when I kind of stack them up, I think I like side A just a little bit better. All right, starts off with, of course, the wonderful dun 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 dun. Songs from the Wood. Songs from the Wood title track. Absolutely amazing. Then you got the great little folk ditty, Jack in the Green, right? So quirky, so memorable. Love the acoustic guitars on this song and this album. I mean, this is an album that's got like, this is like Tull at the height of their kind of like folk, progressive rock, folk rock era, right? This album, Heavy Horses, Stormwatch, that's basically, you know, this era of Tull where you had that heavy folk influence, but still plenty of the hard rock and prog, right, going on there. So Jack in the Green, great little arrangement, so quirky, so cool. Then you got Couple Wonder, the unsung gem on this side, right? Song that doesn't get talked about enough in the Jethro Tull canon. Such a great little song, such a great little vocal. And again, love the keys, love the guitars. Really, really cool song. And then, of course, you got the heavy rockin' Hunting Girl. What a great song for Mr. Martin Barre, right? One of the legendary rock guitarists of all time. He's so good on this album and every album he ever appeared on with Jethro Tull. Hunting Girl, another great, great song. And then another kind of sleeper song on this side is Ring Out Solstice Bells. All the great little percussion things, all the little bells, all the lovely little acoustic guitars. Great vocal from Ian. Really, really underrated song. Again, I just love it to death. This whole side is just amazing. You know, side 2, Velvet Green, The Whistler, Pibroch, Cap in Hand, and Fire at Midnight. Pretty good too. Doesn't quite match up the side 1 though, in my view. And you know, there were a couple albums where I really wanted to pick Aqualung, but I couldn't decide between side A or side B. And quite frankly, that's one of those just absolutely perfect albums. So it's like I kind of was like, you know what, I'm not going to go with Aqualung for this. And then, you know, I really wanted to pick Benefit. But again, it's an album that I talk about all the time here because it's one of my favorite Tull albums of all time. Minstrel in the Gallery was another one, and I really wanted to go with side A. But there's one song on side A that I like, but not quite a 5 out of 5 star. And there were a couple albums I looked at. I looked at Heavy Horses, I looked at Stormwatch, I looked at Stand Up, right? And most of those had like 90% of all the songs on the sides that I really love were 5 out of 5 star. And then there was like one that I was kind of like, yeah, I dig that song. But is it a 5 out of 5 star classic? Not really. So I'm being very particular here and, you know, just trying to go for stuff that like I don't skip any song or I don't get on one track and I'm like, yeah, this tune's pretty cool, but I can't wait for the next one, right? So I wanted to go for an album side where it's like boom, 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 every one of them just a home run, and I'm waiting to hear, right? It's like one gets done, you're waiting to hear the next one. That one gets done, you're waiting to hear the next one. It's kind of what I'm going for here. So so side A, Songs from the Wood, dun 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 So good. So good. Yeah, Jethro Tull. That is my pick for day 18 here as we kind of move our way through the month of May. Can't believe we're kind of closing in on the last, 2 weeks, right? So it's going quick, but I've got lots of stuff that I haven't chosen yet. So the rest of the month and the month of June will fly by with lots of great, perfect album sides. And like I said, I've got some more guests coming up. Christian Canzoneri from the Hudson Valley Squares and the Guitarist Corner will be joining me for a couple of episodes, I believe, starting tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. We've got Armando Venditti's coming back. I think I'm hopefully going to grab Martin Popoff again for another one. And I've reached out to quite a few other folks here on the channel to get them to participate. So hopefully you'll see that soon. Steve Fleck also, who is basically the creator of this this show that we're doing here. He will also be joining me fairly soon for another couple episodes. So lots to do, lots to talk about, lots to divulge. Perfect album sides. Let us know what you think of side A of Songs from the Wood down in the comments below, and then also please list your pick for day 18, your perfect album side. Remember, guys, all right, I know that there's a handful of out there of you who just don't seem to get this concept, but this is a perfect album side that I feel is perfect, or that you guys feel is perfect, right? It's all about the individual. You know, we get this handful of people who are like, that side that you talked about isn't perfect. That one song is no good. Well, maybe not to you. To me, it's perfect. And I also, for those couple people, I don't need to name anybody, they know who they are, who, anytime I talk about like a metal album and, maybe lyrically it's not all roses and relationships and all that kind of stuff. And they're like, I can't believe you picked that album side because those songs, the lyrics are questionable or they're evil or something. Like, come on, get off of it. All right. Just let's all grow up here and be adults, right? This is music. We all love it for what it is. We all appreciate for what it is. We're not all going to like the same things. I love all things metal, all things prog, classic rock. That's me, right? So if I'm talking about a heavy metal album and you don't like metal, well, then maybe you shouldn't comment on it, right? That's what it's all about. But I picked it because I think it's perfect. And that's what we're doing here. So thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. All together, all the damn time. Stay tuned for another episode tomorrow morning, day 19. And, of course, all sorts of stuff happening this week. So, we've got album reviews and the Monsters Den, Hudson Valley Squares, In the Prog Sea, UK Connection, Friday morning at the Funhouse with Martin Popoff, album homework assignment, ranking the album shows. All sorts of stuff. We've got the Curse of the Collector coming up in a couple weeks, 4 Fusion Friday coming up in a couple weeks. So lots going on here at the channel. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Click on that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content. We also have the links below to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as the link to our merch page where you can get all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility shirts and hats and caps and coffee mugs and stickers and hoodies and all sorts of fun things you can wear and show off and show your love for SOT, and hopefully run into people out there in the world who don't know about SOT and they come up and like, I like that shirt. What is Sea of Tranquility? Is that a band? No, it's not a band. It is a community that is really growing on YouTube, talking about really fun stuff. You should consider go checking it out and subscribing. That's what we want to do. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Pete. I'll see you later on. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.